Welcome to From Russia with Love. I'm your host, Minnie Dlamini Jones, and we're on the amazing Radisson cruise, where, in my opinion, it's the best way to see the city of Moscow. We've got an incredible show lined up for you, so let's get it started. The 100 Years of Russian Fashion exhibit currently on display in Moscow is a private collection of Alexander Vasilyev, singer, songwriter, author, and historian. The exhibition chronicles the changes in the fashion of Russia through the last century, the trends and styles of which were influenced by major events such as revolutions, world wars, and the collapse of the Soviet Union. Local and foreign visitors to the exhibit get a tangible sense of how fashion has evolved in this diverse and culturally rich country.
Ну, наверное, нужно начать с того, что мое хобби является мода, история моды, и я безумно обожаю Александра Васильева.
To begin with, history of fashion is my hobby, and I adore Alexander Vasilyev. So naturally, I was interested in coming to see this exhibition, especially to see how fashion developed for women. I personally think that in many ways, it's the women who inspired designers to create a new look. That's why I find it interesting. Also, when women go on vacation, they usually take a dozen outfits but complain of having nothing to wear. So I was wondering how it was in the past.
Да, и в отпуске обычно они одевают один-два платья, и вот мне было интересно, как это было раньше.
Our modern fashion, it is high class, and in this place we see it and can understand it. Thank you, Alexander Vasilyev. He is master of our fashion, and he helped understand it.
Российская мода, она уникальна тем, что она менялась долгое время.
Russian fashion is unique in the way it has changed. For a long time, it was the period of the USSR, and fashion was limited. With the collapse of the Soviet Union, it has all changed, and now there is a new Russian fashion.
И все это менялось, и в итоге появилась вот сейчас новая, новейшая российская мода.
The exhibition is a comprehensive collection that gives insight into Russia's fashion past, and in so doing is also inspiring the current generation to discuss, question, and discover their very own identities, which in turn may influence Russia's fashion future.
Вы знаете, мое мнение, наверное, такое, что сейчас
In my opinion, women have become emancipated, and they are looking more for practicality when you take into account the skirts, dresses, and heels now. I think it is a shame because to me, femininity is beautiful, and I love that. And as Alexander Vasilyev says, fashion is not always convenient, but it is beautiful. Personally, I always try to wear dresses and skirts because although modern fashion is stylish, I don't think it's very feminine.
Выглядят стильно, но не женственно.
I like 70th. This is my favorite time of fashion, and sometimes I use this style in my casual life.
Я хочу, чтобы
I would like to encourage people from different countries to attend exhibitions of Russian designers. I think they will find it interesting, informative, and beautiful.
очень познавательно и красиво.
Telstar 18 originates from two words, television and star, and we have seen quite a number of superstars at the FIFA World Cup. Also here at the Creators Base, organized by Adidas. Maybe in the future we'll see more superstars. It's all about these guys, it's all about football. Hosted at the Museum of Moscow, Adidas Base is the ultimate football venue. The only place where participants can play multiple formats of the game while testing quality Adidas products. In addition, they get to watch some of the country's best professional teams every week.
So basically, we are close to Park Gorkova. It's one of the biggest parks in Moscow, and we are on the territory of Museum of Moscow. So this is the Adidas Creators Base. Basically, what we do here is we unleash guys' creativity, guys who come to us. Many of them don't know how to play like 1v1s, 1v1v1s on the triangle pitch. So basically what we do is we try to unleash their creativity to improve the skills, etc. So basically we have many pitches here. And so yeah, guys just playing, we're playing good music, we have parties here, musical events, some tournaments, starting from Pana and so on.
The facility has a variety of unique features made to simulate the way the game is played today as closely as possible. These include 4-a-side and 2-a-side pitches, a Pana court, a dedicated skills area, and a game room.
We opened on the first day of FIFA World Cup when it started, and so we will be opened till 15th of July, so when the World Cup closes and the finals are played. So yeah, it's been pretty successful because many guys, we see the statistics actually, and many guys are really coming throughout. Just many guys are coming from day to day, so the number of people coming is getting bigger and bigger from day to day.
In Moscow, it's a place for teenagers who want to play football. We can take the shoes free, yes, and just playing the game, and after the game we have to take the bag.
Many people starting from 14 years old to 60 years old, even guys who come here to Moscow to see their national teams playing from Argentina, from Brazil, from Mexico, etc. They come and play here like everyone else. So yeah, all different ages, and all of them coming here playing every day.
Here I find a lot of new friends from another cities. For example, like I have friends from St. Petersburg. I think the base Moscow is important. Is opportunities to meet new friends.
Yeah, so the football kit from Adidas is given only to people who take part in tournaments. But yeah, everyone who has a Adidas hoodie, t-shirt, or anything that Adidas has produced, you can come to customization corner and just customize their things.
A famous footballer once said that success in football is in the mind. First, you've got to believe that you are the best, and then make sure that you are. That's exactly what these kids are doing, and hopefully in the future we'll find a superstar courtesy of the Creators Base put together by Adidas. La Calavera de las Catrinas is a Mexican holiday celebrated on the 1st and 2nd of November on an annual basis. Now, what they believe is that dead souls come visiting their family and friends on this particular day, and of course, they set up altars to welcome these souls. It should be interesting. On the streets of Moscow, we are going to celebrate. I'm going to be dressed up, and that should be actually very nice.
This is a very big tradition in Mexico, which is the Day of the Dead, or the Carnaval de las Catrinas, we call it. So it's a celebration that has more than 300 years in Mexico. It's probably one of our biggest traditions, and we celebrate life for those that have gone.
It's the day when we remember all the people that we lost and the people that we love. And for us, it's to have a celebration.
So the idea is not to celebrate the death. The idea is to remember our loved ones.
They come back that day and eat with you all their favorite food. So you have everything set up for them to come back and enjoy the day with them and talk to them and eat with them all their favorite foods.
Mexico is one of my favorite country. That's why I'm here to support Mexicans fan in this beautiful event. And I also like Dead of Mirth these days. It's something sacral, and I'm happy to be here.
This World Cup, we brought a taste of Mexico. Mexico has many traditions. This is one of our main traditions. So we decided to give a little sample of that tradition here.
It's colorful, a lot of flowers, a lot of colorful designs, and some touch of the modernity and the contemporary designs.
The costume took me like 15 minutes, and the whole makeup is like an hour. So thank you to the makeup masters who did all this stuff. Everyone wants to take photos because it's really unusual for Russia to see things like that. And actually, because of the popularity of the movie, Pixar movie, yeah, the Coco, the Russian people really love it. So if they see you looking like that, they're just like, oh my God, you're from the Coco, I want to picture you, you're Mexican, Viva Mexico, all this stuff.
Since when I was born, Mexican music has been so warm, it's been so nice, so enjoying the Mexican music, you know, all kinds of Mexican music. All I know is that people, they like it because they can dance, they can cry with, for some reason, a lot of people like it.
The main idea is to promote Mexico. We want to invite people to come and enjoy what we can offer. Mexico is a beautiful country. People should come.
Thank you very much. Gracias, Rusia. Gracias, Probadita de México.
Now, the history of Mexico is so rich in tradition, it redefines the meaning of color. I have had so much fun here. My next holiday destination, it's got to be the South American country, Mexico, in a world of its own.
Don't go anywhere. It's time for us to take a break. We'll see you when we return. Welcome back to From Russia with Love. Now, as you know, Tato has been hitting the streets in Moscow. Let's see what she's been getting up to. Ballet forms an integral part of Russia's arts and culture, hence the intense honor to come and see the 18th edition of the ballet summer season right here at the Russian Academic Youth Theatre. The special edition features classics like Swan Lake, Giselle the Nutcracker, and Cinderella, making it an integral part of Moscow's cultural hub. Can you elaborate the history of this beautiful theater that was once a mansion and has seen thousands of Russian classical actors on stage?
Yep, so this building has a very rich story. It's more than 200 years old, actually. And at first it was just a living house of a rich family. But somewhere in the middle of, I think, 19th century, it was rebuilt for the theaters. As the theater. So yeah, so can you imagine, like, from the middle of 19th century, different troupes, different actors who really bring the story of the theater in general. So they were here, they had their rehearsals and they did some stuff on stage, and also they had big balls and dancing events in this hall, so it's cool. And nowadays it's Russian State Youth Theater. It's more than, I think, 80 years already. So yeah, and very famous and important people of theater story was here.
And also knowing that it is currently the 2018 FIFA World Cup, so you get to see a lot of people from across the world coming to experience the Russian Academy of Youth Theatre and classical ballet all in one, experiencing Russian arts and culture.
It's really cool to see the people from the football they are so passionate about, and they come here and they can really enjoy the ballet. They don't fall asleep. It's a cool sign actually that they really can enjoy after the sounds of a match and all this adrenaline, and they just come here and just relaxing, enjoying classical music and some classical dancers. It's really cool, and it's really amazing to have people from different countries here, because it's such a mixture of cultures and everybody is so charming. They're so smiling, and we really love when people from different countries come to our theater. They are cool. This festival, it goes already for a few years, and each summer different troops from different mostly it's of course Russian troops from different parts of Russia. They perform on the stage, but also we have different guests from, for example, last year it was dancers from Paris Grand Opera, and also an Italian troupe was dancing here. So it's really cool mixture. It's all a ballet, but each troupe plays in a different way, different moves and stuff. So it's a really cool mixture of different modern, even dance schools.
You watched the Nutcracker. Did you enjoy it?
We enjoyed it a lot. So this is the second ballet we are watching in Russia. So we are from Germany. Me and my friend are exploring two cities, Moscow and St. Petersburg. And this is the second time we're going to a ballet here, and it's really gorgeous. So we are really enjoying it.
Yeah, it was really nice experience, and I think I have seen it. Maybe I was a child, and yeah, it was really nice. So we like this theater, and this play is really something wonderful.
Yeah, it's a wonderful experience for me and for our daughter. She loves the ballet.
Did you enjoy the ballet inside?
Yeah, so much. It's very beautiful, and the vests are with sparkles and very beautiful.
Do you want to be a ballerina one day?
Yeah.
What did you like most about the ballet and the ballerinas? Do you want to be a ballerina one day?
Yes, I want to be a ballerina one day, but I like most that they're so beautiful. They have the costumes so nice, beautiful, and they're dancing nice.
And are you also enjoying the different people being here in Russia for the World Cup and meeting different people from around the world?
Yeah, we did. We met a lot of people like from Israel, from Europe, from Egypt. So it was really nice to talk to them and to experience the atmosphere of the World Cup. Yeah.
It's a very nice experience because we can combine the football and to know the culture of Russian people.
Will you come back again to watch ballet?
Yes, I want to come 100 times a day. Me too.
Da 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 da. Oh. Well, they do say it's not over until the fat lady sings. Well, in my case, until she breaks a leg. Rah, rah. Imagine seeing the Christmas classic, the Nutcracker, in the middle of July in Moscow. Nothing can get better. Actually, I'm lying. Something can get better. The football. Who do you think is going to be crowned champions come the end of the tournament? Da 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 da.
There are many ways to reach a World Cup, many stories of continental adventures across Europe, but one group of Swiss fans have made the long trip to Russia in the most unlikely form of transportation imaginable.
We were in a restaurant watching the decisive match, Switzerland versus Northern Ireland. 2 minutes before the final, we saw a Swiss player made a crucial save. I was screaming, come on, and we said, if they really make it today...
I said, I'd love to see a match. Will you join me, Bernie?
And I said, but only in your tractor, mate.
This eccentric trio are raising money for charity by driving the tractor affectionately known as Gritli from the Rigi mountain region in Switzerland to Kaliningrad. Close to 2,200 kilometers in 12 days to watch Switzerland play Serbia.
Gritli was made in 1964, and when Beat bought it, it was in very bad condition. As a car mechanic, Beat and his son restored it with a lot of effort. Everything in this tractor is original, without any new parts. It took many hours.
Gritli and the boys have become an international media sensation, but it was the enthusiasm from the locals which has really overwhelmed the mission's organizer.
This morning, a Russian friend told us that the tractor had a very special meaning, which is securing livelihood through hard work. That's when we realised that it wasn't just about an old-timer, but we were able to touch the Russian soul. It was very emotional for the Russians.
Relieved to have made it to Russia without any damage to their beloved red vehicle, the friends saw this as a happy omen for the Switzerland-Serbia group match.
I believe in Switzerland, and they will win today. I wish them a lot of luck.
Yeah, don't forget we made it too, and we've been given a good shaking to get here.
It's been splendid and very emotional to experience this live. In a superb stadium, both in terms of the atmosphere, but also the stadium itself. Really beautiful, an amazing experience.
The people of Russia definitely love their drinks, one of them their beers. Now, what exactly makes it so special? The 1516 bar explains that and so much more. So let's go in, take a look, and take you through the process. Before I went through the step-by-step process of craft beer making, I received a detailed breakdown about the drink.
The unique thing of Russian beer is that the wheat is grown here in Russia, and the process of filtration is really strict and pure. The taste of Russian beer is something special for people. People really love beer. It's a kind of traditional beverage after vodka, sure. There are many stages. The first stage is the filtration of water, because you cannot take just any water you see. And then you put to the water some ingredients like hop, like yeast, like malt. Then you got the rot. After several stages, the rot is also boiling, it's fermenting, it's becoming beer.
One of the customers gave us his take on the distillery and the beer from a Russian perspective.
So it's very interesting how it is really made, because it's such a common drink here in Russia, and since it is very popular, the types of beers you can buy in a regular shop are just non-comparable with this.
And of course, the experience of the beer tour and a visit to the distillery wouldn't be complete without tasting a few samples myself. Cheers!
Well, there are some classic types of beers, like Scott, you see here, and some seasoned types. Here you can see raspberry beer and others. I like sweet beer, so I'll pick the raspberry one.
Well, Russians mostly prefer light beers, not dark, and I think mostly Russians prefer some cheaper beers in their regular life. They're not always about to go to the pub and like this, but it's getting more and more popular these days. And craft beer in Russia is really very good, but as I already said, the shop types are just not comparable. The regular beer from the shop will never reach such a quality like this, and it tastes really good. I don't know what to choose. I like it all, because when I buy just beer, I would prefer dark beer or something else. Here I prefer everything, so I like it all.
So that's the process of beer making, and I'm sure that you are appreciative of what we've seen so far. So next time you go get yourself a bottle, you can be more appreciative of the process. My word, this has been a great experience, that much I can tell you. So cheers, guys. All the love coming right here from Russia.
The end of the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Minnie Dlamini Jones, and you've been watching From Russia with Love. That's Vidania.